grab some water. Give me 1 second. Let me fix my overlay as well. Good. Perfect. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Had a big dinner. Feeling a bit groggy when I got home. Not gonna lie. What do we got? Spring. Okay, gotta do a co-op at some point. Let's get the Hot Wheels stuff done first. All right, what do we got today? Drift. Okay, it's one of these things. The Bertie. Okay. Wait, what class is it? 900, okay.
arrived at your destination.
Okay. Unlimited off-road. Off-road's not bad for Hot Wheels, honestly. Because a lot of it is just because it's at least just sprints, so worst case it's just a lot of still road, but otherwise you're all good. I have a cross-country car. No, I only have 8. Okay. Brocky. Let's do a trail cat. Oh, alright. I'm so polite, bro. These are all AI. I'm like, sorry about that. So Canadian. I think the jump is definitely slower, but it's fun. Whoa, actually, a bad idea. These guys are keeping up. They're highly skilled bots. Pretty darn high skilled. See this guy in front. What? Of course, freaking a jump doesn't affect its momentum. That's crazy. No? He didn't even slow down once he hit the ground. We got the Ultra Bot. And then hot. Ultra fast bot. You get that once in a while. Okay, this is just one of the other ones. Alrighty. Whoa. I was driving in this seat. Things get much more exciting, admittedly. I haven't seen the inside of this Jeep before, actually. The odometer is pinned, though. Dude, the radiator is running real cool. I'm so not used to driving like this. I can't imagine that apparently, first of all, there's no proximity indicators. Apparently they're fixing that in the next game, which I'm happy about. I can't believe that I used to play exclusively in this view. I only played in cockpit view. At least until I started doing online Forza, which only happened in Horizon 4. Maybe to keep things exciting, I'll keep this view for now. And they're finally fixing the cockpit view, right? From what I heard. Where you're actually gonna get more than just freaking 30 degrees of hand movement on the wheel. You're actually gonna see up like 100 some degrees or something, I think they said. It's even better than a controller overlay. Actually, no, it's not. Controller overlay shows you the pedal work or accelerator, brake work. I don't like I do any work there. That's probably why I'm slow. I'm not like feathering the throttle and stuff like that well enough. The level of detail in the freaking rear view mirror is super low. It cuts off super fast. But I guess nobody really notices it. Unless you're me and I'm staring at it. Because I have nothing else to do. I mean, I guess this view keeps things exciting, so let's keep it for a bit. On the launch, it's kind of insane the amount this car tilts back. Controller drift? Why am I going left slightly in the straight? I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't work this controller that much. It's like racing game, it's not like a fighter game. Feels a bit like it though. Does it look it on the overlay? God. What? I missed the checkpoint. That was a bad. I didn't know where I was going here. Depends on where I'm resting my stick. Left on the right side, I think there's some drift. Gotta check it later and on the straight. These are just easily addressed if I just make sure that I reset my stick to the middle. Or just increase the dead zone a little bit. Or get some TMR switches. Installed. I've been wanting to do that, but find somebody to do it online and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Done with Hot Wheels. Good enough for me. Okay. We got a road race. C class. DeBerti again. We had DeBerti drifts all over and over now. Definitely not drifting in a freaking in this POV. It's hard to judge where I'm at unless you turn on the drift camera. Actually, let me try that. That'd be good to help me. It would have been better, actually, looking back. Okay, let's see. Off. No speedo. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Drift camera. Wait, does it? What does it do on follow? Oh, shoot! This looks so bad. Okay, it looks decent here. Oh wait, this is awesome in here. Oh.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay. On this camera, crap. Never do this. Why would you ever do this? Usually take a corner well. Not drift here. See how it looks. It's how I like it. It's actually kind of weirdly like might be useful in the sense that you can see how your car is taking the corner. Drift camera on. So you can kind of gauge car angle a bit better. Let's try it. Why not? Keep things interesting. Not like it's gonna have much of a effect in the next race because this is freaking C-Class Toyota, so a Honda. So we're all in front drive. Oh, so this gets closer. This gets further away. You kind of see the side of the car with this setting. Alright, let's mess with the settings a little bit. No, that's fine. I'm gonna see if I can make it further, look further back. Or FOV, but this FOV is controlled by the individual. Yeah, everything's maxed. Oh, it's because chase cam and far chase cam are exactly the same, basically. It's just a preference at that point, which one you like better. Say lower angle, slightly higher angle. But the distance from the car is kind of the same. Basically, you trade being able to look at the apex better with this camera, but you trade away like being not be able to see like the outside of a corner as well from the perspective of your car. Is the drift cam enabled by default for most people? I'm kind of digging it. Although I'm not in a rear drive car, so it's hard to say right now. Okay. It does have like a bit more immersive feeling, because if you were to slide out, which is what, like, if I, not like I ever did it in my car IRL, because I would never do anything dangerous while driving a car in real life. But if I were ever in that situation, I would be looking to the side of my car, not keeping my face straight forward in the if I'm ever playing, like if I'm ever in the driver's seat, you know. Just something to think about, actually. Add a setting in the next game to allow, like, some people might just want the drift camera for specific camera angles. Just add a checkbox, like, oh, enable drift cam with these camera angles, but not others. Might be fun. Little QOL update. Cockpit gaming though. Oh god, I wasn't looking. That's on me. They're just in a swamp. There's less to render when I'm in here, apparently. Surprisingly. of understeer. Didn't need to brake hard through there. I just couldn't see the end of the corner a little bit as much. I was so focused. Okay, no, this is a real corner. This is a real corner. We're good, we're good. You gotta check the mini-map, learn, glance down there. Sounds like an inner wheel spin in there. V-Tex in, yo. Should be a straight ride, right? Straight run? Oh no. It's kind of fun. Fresh. Oh, one more. Ick. But honestly, driving here makes everything feels faster and everything, so I'm all for it. Oh. Wheel-to-wheel racing. Don't know how close people are because there's no proximity bar, but sensor or whatever indicator. Go for the gap. the outside. May have cut him off. Let go there, a bit of inducing some lift off oversteer hopefully through that. Another dub. I mean, it's pretty easy, but you know. Hey, we're done with the DLC. Nice, good progress. Event lab. This is the island one, right? Yeah, let's do the island. Okay, looks like Valley. Do it. This dash is so bare bones, it's insane. I guess it makes sense. Rally car. Oh wait, it's this track. It's a road rat. It's a road track. I got baited again. Could have used the GR Corolla for this, or GR Yaris for this. Oh wait. I think it actually should help in rallying. Only thing that would make it better is if you look into the corner before you got there. This kind of like that Need for Speed Shift 2 camera that they implemented. It made it like a huge feature, but it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was just half the implementation though. Oh, what the? As the other implementation is like looking into the corner here, so I can start lining up the apex. And then looking on the outside once your car spins or starts rotating. So you're always looking where you're going, basically. Oh. Yeah, I got confused. Oh, whoops. I thought that was the end, not gonna lie. Forgot you have to finish the track first. That's it. Nice. Okay. Got an MG, lol. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, back to Mexico. Let's do the other event lab first. Ooh, this is fast. Under the map. Lol, the RPMs are pinned because of the engine swap. Holy crap. Everything's moving by so fast because I'm so much lower to the ground and everything. Oh god. Alright, we're good though. I might have accidentally still have the difficulty set too low though. I'm on the left side of the car, so the center of the line. It's a bit to my right, gotta remember that. I keep on dropping my wheel on the right side off track. It should be flat. There's a corner at the end though. There's like a little frame over there. It's like an inner mesh of a car. Well, bam, nice. Wow, everything's glowing. So bright. Okay. Own and drive a 2000 Nissan Spec R. Okay. Nissan. I have a tuned one. It's not the first time we've done this playlist. Find it. 240. There it is. In a street race. Before. Good street race. It's drag strip. This one, why not? Got power build within cockpit. With tires too. Wow, my right window is completely tinted, so is my left. That's from the livery. I don't remember this track, so I can rely a little bit on... My bad. Drift camera really accentuates the car slides out. You can clearly feel the camera trying to move towards where you're supposed to be going a little bit. Almost good because you want to have a little bit of slip angle, right? I definitely had the wrong difficulty set. Shouldn't be this easy. Whoops. I don't know where I was going there. Basically with this setup, with this camera setup, it's messing with my like track memorization a little bit. And also just the ability of being able to see further down the road. So I'm having to react real time more than I'm actually like planning out the full corner. Turns out a lot of the advantage of the follow cam is being able to see to the end of the corner, basically. So. I have ultimate drift skills. I have drift tires. I like right here. Okay, there we go. 5 stars drift zones. Fastest drift zone. It's not fast. There was a faster one, I remember. Pretty quick. This is not bad. Some dirt drift zones are fast, or even faster. Seeing something over here before. Nah, it's close over here though. Ah, this one. It's short AF. Way. Oh God. God, fail it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nice. Remax. Sure. What I need. $230, okay. From here, I guess. D-Mats. It was tuned, right? Okay. Where am I going? Okay. Behind me. Really? Are they? Oh, that's way faster than, way more than enough. We're good. I'm doing alright. It was a decent weekend. Kind of dreading the weekday though, because it's pretty busy. I've got a lot lined up that I have to do, like, basically tomorrow. So, gotta be really productive tomorrow into Tuesday. Pretty important stuff. But yeah, it's a busy week. Coming up. Hopefully it all goes well. Way too far back. Although the dash is still in kilometers. Yeah, again, that makes sense. Okay. Falcon. Is that a... Is that a GM car? Chevy? Can-Am? No. Chevy. Do they have a Falcon? Oh wait, no, it's Ford. It's Ford. Ford. Thanks. Okay. Use some Falcons. A different Falcon. Wish you could just search. Oh, here it is. These ones. Get into one of these. Alright. Let's try. Getting a quick tune. There it works. Okay. Where is the... Okay. Gotta get myself in front of the... Follow this down. Eventually you'll hit a falls area. Hey, Smokey. Not much. Just going. I get the treasure. Does this work? Hey, treasure. Most dramatic way to do it. Let's do it. Behind a building that has the mural in it. Where is that? I've been playing with cockpit on, so in cockpit cam. Okay, I can't use cockpit. Oh, they're here. Nice. Okay. Just trying some stuff to freshen up everything. Everything's fresh. Any Formula Drift car. Easy enough. The weird feeling. Cockpit? Well, I'm kind of... I only used cockpit cam when I started playing. Like, I played Motorsport 3, Motorsport 4, Horizon 2, Horizon 3 exclusively in cockpit cam. Because back then I was like immersion, and I refused to tune cars as well. Because I was like, I gotta keep the stock. Because I want the full sim experience. It wasn't until Horizon 4 and I started playing online racing that I was like, oh, I need to see other cars. So then I switched. So it's not that weird. What is a little bit weird now is I also turned on drift cam. Help myself out a bit. I find it actually is somewhat useful, especially in the cockpit. Yeah, feel free. I'll wait before I start this next one. It helps, especially in dirt. I'm just leaving it on. I think even follow cam might benefit a little bit because it actually helps you like kind of gauge the inside apex a bit better. At this point, it's not about speed; it's like just keep things a bit fresh. Do it. Okay. Ever played with keyboard? Yes. Once. Like, one play. I tried. I don't know what happened. I think it was like... I somehow didn't have a controller or something. Or maybe it was out of battery, the one I had. I played like one session with it, and I realized why people were spitting out so much, because I wasn't used to it. All or nothing approach. I kind of had to adapt a little bit. I apologize, by the way, if I definitely bump you here. don't really know where my car is in relation to other cars. I can't wait for them to do proximity indicators. Apparently they're doing that, right, in Horizon 6. God. I am braking excessively, I know that much. Oh god. Don't remember how much I need to brake through that corner. God. Also can't see the end of corners, so I don't quite remember how much I need to brake for each corner because I can't see the end of it. Oh. Oh god. Ah! Thanks for braking. Oh, like that's a perfect example. If I could see that earlier and or remembered it earlier, I would have angled my car to the right for that jump. I don't right now, so I'm stuck. That's something I've really noticed is you lose so much peripheral to make decisions. Ow. Alright. Let's see how the drift cam works with on dirt. With follow cam though. When I was by myself it was better, but oh, I got Xbox. Wait, you were so clearly behind me. What? Crazy. This is why you never play in high frame rate. I know the Australians drive at first with cockpit. You get radar in Horizon 6? Yes. I mean, radar just in general is good. Even without cockpit. Because, like, you just don't have any... You just don't know anything behind you in Forza, even if you max FOV. And, like, you know, the time attackers and people that try hard, they don't actually use max FOV. Getting some type of peripheral on the side. I mean, some people, if they're good or if they... Oh, wow. Interesting line chosen. So good racers will, like, look around once in a while. Gonna slip in there real quick. So then they take some peripheral. Oh god. Okay, that feels weird. Having drift cam on. I'm misjudging my like angles a lot easier, but I guess that's a have to get used to type of thing. Interesting experience, drift cam. on dirt where you actually use it a lot. I think in general, actually hard to say. General follow cam, I think it's fine. I'd imagine because you're not really, you don't slip a lot. In dirt though, you're basically drifting around every corner. Oh. Didn't know where the track was for a second there. Weird, it's weird, it's weird. Cockpit cam feels like you're a bit less in control. A lot of it is like just hoping that I don't hit the wall on the outside of my car. Fun though. Things like this. GG's. Test the joke out loud. It totally messes up your brain. Fun though. Keep things fresh. Cockpit cam really helps, especially in Hot Wheels. Really to keep things a bit more exciting. Just to make it feel faster. Like, it gives it more excitement. It doesn't help in the sense I'm not going faster. I'm just like, I'm definitely driving worse, but it's like, I'm not falling asleep. And that's a plus in my book. We're trying to make it more exciting, but you don't know. I mean, if you don't play it, you don't need to care, you know? You can just avoid Hot Wheels. Yeah, I don't think it changes much. Day-to-day racing, unless you're playing a really slip angle heavy car. Oh, okay, helped right there. The drift cam, at least, I'm talking to her about right now. Yeah, make Hot Wheels less boring. So in a way, it's better, as it's just straight boring to me. Kind of nice because it tells me how much slip angle I'm currently at. A bit better. Really exaggerates it. Interesting. Ooh, it's got a red steering wheel. It makes corner exits harder. It makes corner entries easier, is my current take. But sometimes if you get like your slip angle correct or whatever, then like you're ready to like exit the corner and you can blast out. Right now it's hard to make out exactly where the exit is since your camera's locked to the road. Like, it makes it seem like you have... I'm misjudging when the corner's over and when I can stomp with the gas. Interesting. Change for me was to change your POV from 61 to 50. Yeah, I just like seeing more, so I just maxed out my FOV. I can see what people are saying, right? Like, I think people just get a better view of the front of the car and all that kind of stuff. They can place their car better. By adding this whole drift camera thing, that makes it even harder to place my car. I'm not doing myself any favors, but kind of interesting right now. Might switch back eventually, but we'll see. Kind of fun though. under braking when your car wants to rotate. This is when the drift cam comes alive a little bit. Plus, having the super close cam to the car reminds me of Ridge Racer 5 camera. I never liked that camera, so I went back and I was like, I don't remember the camera being that bad before. Then I played it again, I was like, oh wow, literally the bottom half of the car is not visible. First person view and you're playing. Yeah, I think in single player it's fine. I think for overall pace, you're definitely faster if you're outside the car, so you can place the car better. But there's some definitely enjoyment points there. Didn't want to change our POV because of the overview too, but the overview is still good. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just coming from like an FPS view, you know what I mean? Like more FOV is cool. There's more information. We're definitely not doing this one. Heck no. We're gonna wait. 60 seconds it is. Personal preference? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I'm not a pro player. So like, there's probably like benefits for some of it that you could like logically come up with, but I'm not gonna be able to make use of that extra speed or pace anyway. Dream Shack toys? I mean, that would be fun. S2, just to be fast. Oh, wait, what? Wait. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. How? Are you dev? What's going on right now? It is Extreme Track Toys. S2. How did you know? You called it before I even saw it, right? The countdown? Oh, wait, it's not random? Oh, okay, that ruined it. was random. I don't use the Brabham very often. Let's do it. Pick the immersion. I mean, it was more impressive when I was like, oh, you just called it. But yeah, dude, it just made you seem less cool. Nothing to do with me. I was ready to be like, oh my gosh, you're so cool, bro. You should get the lottery. 100%. You're a seer, bro. Oh, I got bumped, my bad. Oh, okay. Thank you. What the frick? What's this guy doing? Oh, AI's having some fun. Alright, we're clear of AI at least. Alright, I'm out. The Audi boys. Ain't dealing with that guy. I don't know if the drift cam's helping, but it feels like it seems a bit new. The front is rotating a bit more readily based on the camera. I also just have an OP car, so just that. Everything just feels good right now. Oh, cool. If it's just the 4 of us, as long as the 2 of us are in front, we win, so we don't have to do anything. No need to worry. Though the last time I said that, my fellow viewer decided not to be, had to miss the checkpoint, so we had to happen in a trial. Wasn't great. I like how, like, we see this and be like, remember how Horizon was trying to push Forza as like the next way to socially interact with other players and all that kind of stuff?
100 meters. Turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
And now we have just people just ramming other people in a co-op. Game mode. Even though they're like, oh yeah. You're just gonna meet everybody, a lot of different people here. And you can even like start a convoy with them. And all that jazz. All for that to see people just randomly ramming other players.
You have arrived at your destination.
Kind of ironic. To be fair though, I'm not sure how much of this is actually griefing and how much is those people just bad and can't control their car. True, I know, right? Like, as much as we're annoyed by them, I'm just like, how much of it is just they can't control their car? Although the guy leaving immediately after he fails the hitting maneuver seems like that would suggest maliciousness. I can't win, it's over. Which is a crazy take. When A, it's a tour, and B, oh god, and B, how sad do you have to be like, I need to win so bad, I'm gonna try and do it in tours where it's less competitive. Okay, so that's one thing. When you're off the racing line, it's hard to tell with drift mode on, drift cam on. The camera doesn't adjust even if you're like offline a little bit. It's so locked to the track. So only your car kind of is slightly off the line. A bit tough. To see. It does indeed give me a better idea of where my car's angle is at relative to the track, which is quite useful sometimes. Oh, I really had a problem doing that. Whether or not I want to just get used to it right now, I don't think it matters. I need to be the fastest thing. Fastest guy. This is one way of training, I guess. Yeah, that guy's seems a bit sad. Trying to win so bad in Forza is to the point of I'm not winning, I'm quitting. Is crazy to me. Going.
Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn
the
left.
forest that I hate. I hate it.
Turn around when it is safe.
I never have any luck going through the forest.
400 meters, turn sharp right.
Oh god.
400 meters, turn left. Turn left, turn sharp right.
I had a straight shot. Ubari don't know how to play as a team. They are in it for themselves. True. I mean, it's not even just team. It's just a little bit of sportsmanship. Like maybe they just play like that in single player too, and they just take out all the other cars just to be in first. Which, I mean, that's one way to play. Maybe on their screen they haven't touched me at all. Oh god. I tried to not touch him very much. Got plenty of chances to pass him, so. Dude is very diligently following the racing line, which I appreciate. It's a very good thing in this when you're starting to really try to follow it and then slowly experiment with pushing the limits of the braking or the racing line. Kind of understand a bit more about your car and all that kind of stuff. I remember playing with some friends when they first started playing on Horizon. I was like, they're spinning out repeatedly, missing checkpoints, and I'm like, you guys have the racing line on? And then first some of them just didn't, which I mean is crazy to me because they don't even do any track racing or whatever, so it's not like they have any experience. And then B, is either that or they have it on, and I'm like, wait, if you have it on, how are you still spinning out and missing checkpoints? I realized that they haven't been following it, it's just there on the screen. I guess this is just like generally humans in general. I'm surprised at how many people think they always know better. Know better mentality, you know? I was like, oh, you have zero experience with racing games or whatnot, racing lines, all that stuff. And then you're over here ignoring the racing line, thinking you know better. and be like, and then the funniest part is like, they're like, oh, the game is so hard. Okay. And I'm like, turn on assists and all that kind of stuff. It's like, no shame in turning on some assists. Whoa, how did that car get out of the barrier? The car was outside. How did that AI get out there? The braking line on plus race in first person makes you really focus on just you and the track. Yeah, that's what I have on too, braking line. I think when you just start off, just have the full racing line. There's no shame in it. No, thank you. Hey, thanks for the follow, Fubar LTZ440. Thank you for the follow once again. Thank you for the support. Hope you enjoy the stream as much as I enjoy streaming it. Welcome. Yeah, when people are learning, right? And then once it starts getting distracting and you want to like be more free with your line choices and stuff like that, then like braking line only makes sense. Because when I started with braking line a bit, like and then I switched back to full racing line because I saw some people do it. I'm like, oh, maybe there is some like use in that, but then I found myself just automatically clinging to the line because I'm too obedient. So then I had to turn it back off because I was like slower, because I was like religiously trying to follow. Like, not religiously, but like, I find myself like correcting myself so I'm closer to the line where I don't need to be. Unless it's really obvious I'm supposed to be offline. I had to turn it back off. Well, it seems like we'd be done with the playlist quite earlier today. Good. An early day tomorrow. That is all I got. Only reason I custom blueprint is I play a lot. Ah, I see. It's gotten to a point where, like, especially in dirt and stuff, it's more like helps me remember the track. Like knowing this is the braking zone that I'm supposed to ignore or something. Like just instinctively. Like I don't tell myself I know that I'm ignoring it right now, but can help too. Wait, does the racing line really change based off your tune? Okay. AI, thank you. Wow, these AI are trained on some real bad actors or something. I don't know. Maybe the driver tars thing is working. This whole driver tars thing is working too well. Literally training me in bad behavior. Alright, that guy in first is pretty far away at this point. Got an overachiever here. Getting fourth. Oh, it's failing. Just wiggled. That was a network desync. Something. I'm just gonna pit the guy. Push him wide. No. I think we're good actually. Actually for now. I want to risk losing a position right at the end here. You. I need you at the top. We just go here. It's too late. If this was like a lap before, I'd be like, let's try to max out, but what was your first racing game? I wanna gotta really think about it. It's probably like some Game Boy like racing game or whatever that was like 2D, not color. I don't remember at this point. Well, I got freaking destroyed in the first scuffle there. The guy in first is long gone. Guys, can we not pit maneuver each other, please? Yeah, so my first like racing game that I kind of remember myself playing quite a bit was Need for Speed High Stakes on the PC. That was just back when like I got that game through Scholastics. The catalog. Crazy to me thinking back that they would allow parents to buy their kids a PC game where there's illegal racing and you're running from police at times. It's back before PS2, I think. My first game on the PS2 is kind of an interesting story though. So I was already into cars back then. So what happened was one of my uncles legitimately thought I must have owned a PS2 for whatever reason, and bought me Gran Turismo 3. I didn't have a PS2. Controller disconnect? So I remember for a solid year or two, I had a game that I couldn't play. But funny enough, I get to play it, but like only at very specific times, because like what happens is every summer I visit Canada. I lived in Hong Kong back in the day. Grew up in Hong Kong. So whenever I visit Canada, all my cousins on my dad's side, or not even just cousins, it's like they have every console, literally every console. They had the Wii, the PS, the Xboxes, you know, everything. So I would go over there, and then like I would take this game disc, this PS2 Gran Turismo 3 game disc with me, and it flies with me. So then I think for like 2 years, the only time I get to play the game that I own was in the summer when I was visiting Canada. But I couldn't even play it at my own house, because I would only be able to play it at my uncle's place, which I didn't live with. I lived with my grandparents on my mom's side. So it's like a half an hour drive. So then it's like I would be able to visit maybe like once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks. Something like that. Got more common later, but then at that point I had my own things. No console points, but yeah, that was how I played. And then I finally got a PS2 myself, and I could play it at home. Because I played with it so little, I never actually played the like career mode. I only played arcade in that game. Like single tracks, single races, and then I'd be done, and then like it's like I spent like an hour or two just like randomly racing. And then that would be it. Second game on the PS2 was Ridge Racer though, Ridge Racer 5. That was a great game. A lot of fun. That one. Also just played like single player. Or not single player, like single races. It's like I remember very distinctly the first like there's a first event, and the first track I could always beat. A second track, I don't know if I could beat it because of whatever, like because of the experience I had. but for whatever reason, I could never beat the second track. So I would always just play the first track of the first event, get to this, win it, get to the second track, and then quit, and then retry. I don't remember when I actually figured it out. I think I might have. I didn't actually. When did I figure it out? I don't know. When I figured it out that I could like actually play the game, but I think it might actually legitimately be when I grew up, because I think I gave up on that game, and eventually the next game I had on the PS2 was the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, and that was the first game I remember like personally fully completing on the console, like actually playing through the modes or the career path or whatever. And then I don't think I actually ended up completing Ridge Racer at all until like later on in my life. Maybe I went back after I played Hot Pursuit, maybe? I don't actually remember. But didn't get it boring. Didn't it get boring? I didn't have a PS1, so I can't play Gran Turismo 1. Didn't get boring? It doesn't if all you get to do is play that one game for about a couple hours every like 2 weeks over only in the summer. Like every like a couple hours, maybe like a week or two, a bit like every once a week or two, for like the whole summer holiday, and then you're back, and then you just completely forget about the game because you can't play it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I never went back to Gran Turismo 3. I did play I remember getting like half decent at Ridge Racer 5. I did complete it. I don't think I had to go back and play it. At least I got good enough to the first full event, so like the first set of full 4 races. I think I might not have completed stuff after that. And until like I grew up and then went back on an emulator to play it, and I fully completed the game after that. But extremely happy when you beat the second track. Oh heck yeah. Something clicked. I think it definitely wasn't like I was suddenly started to grind Ridge Racer or something. It's like I definitely went back to like I got a new game, Hot Pursuit, and I figured out like, oh, this is how driving and racing games work. And then I was like, oh, okay, so you need to brake or whatever. Because Ridge Racer is tough, right? Because it's like the whole brake to drift kind of thing. So you don't really... Some of it is... So the first track I remember very specifically, I just like kind of randomly turn and brake on every corner. And then the first track just lends itself to it. But then I would be like, in the small corners, they don't need to drift and stuff like that. I would hit all the barriers, drifting and all that kind of stuff, losing all the speed. So then I would never be able to pass in the second track. I didn't know about the mechanics of the game. It was just cool that I was drifting. It looked cool. But yeah, I had fun. And then, oh wait, I didn't quit. All I did was I would fail the second race, and it was like, oh, you failed to qualify for the next race, technically, because I think you had to be like top 4 or 3 by the end of the race or something to qualify for the next one. I just fail, and then I had to restart. That's what it has. What it does. I think you can restart the race itself, but then I was like, at that point, like it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I know I'm gonna fail it again, so I just quit the whole thing and then restart it, and then like get the first race done. But yeah. Anyway, cool. I'm gonna log off here. It's gonna be a quick stream here. Got a big day tomorrow, so I might not sleep immediately, but still, I'll give myself a bit of time to wind down. Hopefully, sleep earlier than I would have if I kept playing. That you kept going. Big day, yeah. We got some like a big event at work. It's like kind of important, so I have to be up a bit earlier. Plus, I have like fully prep a document for, like being reviewed the day after, so on Tuesday. So like pretty big week overall. I'm actually not really. It's like mainly like this Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm on call for the rest of the week, so it's kind of tough. But this next couple, like 2-3 weeks, is gonna be pretty big for me personally because my manager put a lot of tasks in my plate. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully, it all works out. I think I can do it. It's just I have to grind a little bit. But yeah, so with that said, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. Thanks for playing, Smokey. You made everything super good. Or not super. That's too generic. Yeah, I had a ton of fun. Really helped me out getting through the racing much faster. So appreciate it. Always happy to have help and always happy to play with you. GG's. Yep. And but yeah, also thank you to Fubar LTZ440 earlier for the follow. Hope to see you around. If you enjoyed the stream, I definitely did. Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general, and I'll see y'all on the next stream. Take care, stay safe, all the good stuff. See you guys in the next one. Bye. More Forza tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. Bye.